Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views. Welcome back is right. Golly,
no it's 2025.
2-week hiatus, 3-week hiatus. I don't even know. Hiatus, however you say it. I'm a Carolina girl, so it's hiatus.
Yeah, okay.
What do you say, Rob?
It's hiatus.
It's hiatus.
Yeah. Hiatus. Hyena?
Hyenas in the house. Don't get me laughing.
You sound like my mother. Yeah. She does the same thing. She's from South Carolina, so it's all
well. You can take.
I'm used to it.
You can take the girl out of Carolina, but you will never take the Carolina out of the girl.
Not a chance.
No,
not a chance. But it's good to see you, Rob.
Yeah, you guys been well?
We've been ish. Well, ish.
Your holiday time was
holidays was great. But before we get too far into this, we've got other guests today.
We do.
We are so excited because we get to host Happy Hefe and Bart from the Jeep Beach Offroad Toolbox.
That's right.
Hey guys.
Thank you.
And let me tell you right now,
you know,
nothing does my heart better than seeing how cute they look, sharing that mic.
All snuggled up
all
together.
snuggled up over there.
I see how y'all are.
This is on, oh wait, and it's on camera, so they get to see it.
I
Makes
love
me even
it.
happier.
Well, I love it because they typically host a podcast, the Jeep Beach Offroad Toolbox,
They
of
do.
course.
They're amazing at that.
Because a lot of people are beginning to now subscribe, tune in, all of the things, whereas they used to think that it was just an education series. And it's not just the podcast, it's both. It's the education series and the podcast. And some other things coming down the pipeline, I hear, for 2025. Is that true?
We're working on it.
Okay.
You know, we're talking,
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
You cannot confirm nor deny.
I won't deny.
There you go. There you go. He didn't confirm, y'all, but he didn't deny.
He didn't deny.
So there you go. Well, we're excited to have you guys on with us today. Thanks for, I know you guys have been in studio recording. Everybody's trying to catch up from the holidays, right?
I know. It was kind of weird today coming in, and it's like, how do I do this?
Yeah, and what day are we on? And what? Because I think today is Thursday, right?
And you had a good comment about.
I said today is the Mondayest Thursday ever in the history of Thursdays, because when I got back at my desk this morning, I was like, I mean, it just ding, da-ding, 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 phone ringing off the hook, all of the things, everybody needing everything, and I was like, is this Monday? What day am I on? So it is definitely the Mondayest Thursday.
It was a
Have you felt that today?
long day on
Yeah,
Thursday.
oh yeah, this is the long day I've had. Longest day I've had probably in a month.
There you go.
I was in Christmas, Florida this morning about 6
Kurt
o'clock.
missed Christmas so much he went back to Christmas, Florida. Just to channel it. Were they still all decorated, by the way? We haven't even talked about that. I haven't
They were a little bit.
I haven't even seen him today. Y'all have seen him
They were a
getting
little bit
it.
still decorated, but not much.
Not as much.
It was over.
Our sister-in-law used to take her Christmas cards to Christmas to have them postmarked from Christmas, Florida.
No kidding.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So that's
Bart knew that. Bart shook his head like he's done that. Has
You
your
guys-
family
From
has
our
your
house-
family been known to do that, Bart?
Back in the 80s, yep.
There you go.
From our doorstep to the post office is right in an hour.
Right at an hour.
Right in an hour.
And where did you go today?
I went to our good partner, Mr. Ricky from Jeepers Den.
Jeepers Den this morning.
had to-
Thank you, Ricky. Get a little shout out to Ricky
Yeah, I
and
had to go
Jeepers
work
Den.
on his little forklift and got to go back next week and do some more. So,
But we did have a great holiday.
we did.
Had a great holiday, and we want to thank, we made 12 people really, really happy during
12
the holiday.
days of Christmas.
Yes.
So much fun, really happy people. And you know what? We're going to do it again, but we're going to get our nuts and bolts tightened up. Ha ha. See
Well,
how I
this was
have
the
the off-road toolbox in here. You see where I went, guys? Yeah, exactly. You know, Charlie won't try again.
No, because I was going to say these nuts and bolts running around up in there.
Yeah, ours are getting ready to get real loose, right, boys?
Yes, it is.
Gentlemen,
Not
4 months.
I know.
Here we go.
4 months.
4 months it's going to be here, and
What's going to be here, guys?
Don't blink.
Jeep Beach.
Don't blink.
Jeep Beach
Or as our grandson
2025.
says it, Jeep Beach.
Y'all, this is what I love about the Jeep Beach brand and us as a community, Jeep Beach Nation. It doesn't, he's 4. He doesn't read. He's learning his sight words, but, the, and, or, blah, blah, blah. But he's not reading yet. You
But
show
he's
him.
listening.
And he's listening, and when he sees the word mark, Jeep Beach word mark, he knows exactly what it is. And I love that. And then when we were watching football during the holidays, the Chick-fil-A Bowl, he kept going,
Yesterday.
go Chick-fil-A, go Chick-fil-A, because it was the Chick-fil-A Bowl, and the Chick-fil-A was on
Yeah.
the football field.
Go Chick-fil-A.
And he just kept saying, go Chick-fil-A.
Who's your
they're
favorite
gonna-
team?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
what we were
That's
getting.
funny.
That's good branding. That's good marketing right there, y'all. So anyway.
But when he says Jeep Beach, he goes, Jeep Beach.
Yeah, he can't say Jeep Beach. He has to say Jeep Beach. So anyway, little funny Christmas story, right? Holiday story, but
Bart and Hefe down there. Let me tell you
Hefe,
right
Hefe.
now, y'all better be ready because some of these new vendors that we have seen and some of these new products.
Hang on, before you continue with the new products, I'm looking at the camera,
Yeah.
and I'm laughing because
Hey, stop laughing
you're
over there.
there, and they're like pushed all the way down together, and they're hunched together.
That's
you
what I
guys
said.
you can move over. It's like you smell or something. You don't want to get near you. I mean, you
Well,
guys
'cause
can.
of the
I
mic.
mean-
we can't
Yeah.
both talk at the mic if we're all moving.
Well, you can move the microphone down.
Yeah, we're good.
this is
Okay.
what happens
All right.
behind the scenes,
Yeah.
Jeep Beach Nation and YouTube Nation.
It's just funny. You're going to see it when you.
Well, it's like I told you. I mean, they look cute down there next to each other. I mean, I was
They're
like,
reminiscing.
Yeah.
They're catching up. They missed
yeah,
each other.
they missed
during
each other over the
holidays.
holidays. But
Notice that Kurt and I are on our separate sides of the table.
Yeah.
We've spent a lot of time
you
together.
have it
during
worked
the
out right.
holidays.
Yeah.
Now, Kurt, you were mentioning new products.
new products. Some of these are freaking amazing.
I'm
I cannot
so
wait for them to
excited.
get here. And
I'm really
Register-
excited about one.
yeah, you
And I
can't say
can't
you
say
can't
it
say
yet.
anything. No,
I hate
not
when
on
you do
air.
that.
We can
All
talk
right,
about
we
it
can
off
do it
air,
off air?
but we cannot
Hang on,
talk
hang
about
on.
it on air. So,
All right, off air, I'll say it. But y'all,
Okay, cool.
there's one that is like
it's going to be a little bit of a game changer.
truly. I am so excited, so
Yeah.
excited. Anyway, but there are a lot, and I think we're well over 100 already.
Oh, yeah.
which is really cool, and we're right here at the
For
first of
that-
January.
for it to be January and we're already at that, because
I'm glad you've made a plan.
you know how
to
some of our vendors are. They
expand.
wait till April 1st and register, but if they do it this year, they're going to be SOL.
Well, and 2024, I'm so happy to say here's Charlene's philosophy on 2024. Okay, it was a year, right?
It was a year.
It was a year, and some of it was fantastic. Some of it was not so fantastic. Some of it was really hard. Some of it was like, hey, we're doing it, right? But what I love to remember, I'm not one to do resolutions. I hate resolutions. Not a resolution pusher, because what do they call the second Friday or Saturday of January is Quitter's Day or something like that now, because life happens and life keeps continuing. It's not like your mind is a powerful thing, and you can reset yourself and all those things. But I like to reflect and reminisce on that feedback that we gathered, right? Because now you can take that feedback and look through the windshield, not the rearview mirror. It's behind us, y'all. We're not changing it. Learn from it, grow from it, but look forward, because truly the best is yet to come. What's already been it's in the past. We're not changing that mess.
So that TED Talk went real well for you?
What Ted?
I'm just kidding.
I don't know that. Who's Ted?
No,
Is it bad? I'm kidding. I know who Ted is. I was messing with you. We have a Ted here too.
okay.
Is that you, Rob?
No, God, no. That is not me.
Rob,
You guys would never have.
Rob, do you hear this?
Don't do that.
Do you
Kurt,
hear this,
don't
Rob?
do that.
Oh my
Do you hear
goodness.
that?
Don't do that, Kurt. Nobody wants your head on that thing.
It's my mic.
Well, they have to use it too.
Bart uses it.
Well, Bart,
Did you hear what he
ahead.
just said? It's his mic
Mark.
with the bright white light
Bright white
on
light,
it. We
mic.
had bright white lights during the holidays, and now it's Kurt's mic.
Microphone.
We're on video, right?
We are on video, so don't do anything you shouldn't.
Don't tell me that I am number one.
I don't
Here's
know.
what I will tell you.
Here's one thing I don't know how to do.
When we're off air, I will
Okay.
tell them exactly.
I'll tell you, I don't know how to do the bubble screen if you're going to do something with your hand to her.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay, good. 'Cause
Okay, so don't censor.
I don't know how to do that.
He's
Bubble
just
it out. in
He's
the video.
doing number one right
Okay.
now.
Number one.
Number one.
We'd have to have Johnny edit this video because he'd know how to do that.
Speaking of Johnny, I have some fun news, you guys. Johnny, during Jeep Beach this year, you'll be seeing him in a very nice new little camper van thing. Not little, it's big.
It's big.
He still
got-
has his Jeep, right?
He has his Jeep, but he
He
got
got
rid of the big old Escalade, right?
Escalade.
And he's made himself a mobile office.
Nice.
So it's super cool, super awesome. I've been in it. And now we have a place he can go and record and edit and get stuff right out during Jeep Beach time, during event time.
He don't have to go home and do it till 2 a.m. He can do it right then and there.
And then take off and maybe even just stay at the Speedway. He was like
Yeah.
this year, he's thinking he might even stay in the van and just stay at the Speedway and get his work done. So we'll see. But anyway, so that's exciting news about Johnny. But the even more exciting news about Johnny is he and I will be together tomorrow morning for a Facebook Live. Because guess what we're going to show you guys tomorrow? The
Volkswagen?
registration packets have finally been released from customs, and they are in the mail shipping, you guys.
Yes, they are.
Good.
We were so on game and on point this year to have those dab blooming packets under Christmas trees, and lo and behold, customs. Through strikes and ports and all of the things, our registration packets got caught up in customs and they wouldn't release them. So we sent out to everybody, and I hope if you already registered and you registered ahead of the holidays, you got your Christmas card that had a little. Nobody else has those stickers yet. We haven't even started giving them
Right.
out. So those that were waiting patiently on those or not so patiently registration packs got a cool little Jeep Beach 25 sticker. So our event directors don't even have them yet. So they're getting them next week, because next week will be our first comeback meeting with all of our event directors. And y'all, it's time. It's here.
It is
We're in
here.
go mode. Buckle
So-
up, Buttercup.
So Offroad Toolbox.
Off-road.
What we got going on? What we got coming
Yeah,
up?
talk to us about
tell
what
us
you
about
guys
some
have been
stuff.
up to.
What have we been up to? Well, we
knocked bottles.
knocking everything
Yeah,
over here
there
on the
we go.
desk, you know.
Go ahead.
We're doing an off-road education series. We're still doing it with Destination 4x4.
Yep.
Okay.
Up in Ormond. Thank you guys.
Yep,
Yep.
thank y'all.
What else we got? We're gonna,
The beach run,
Yep, we got the beach run. That's going to be coming up.
January 25th.
Yep.
Any more room to sign up for that?
Yeah.
Or are you guys full? No, you're good? You
far
can
as
take
I-
a couple more?
Probably.
Contact. There's a page on Facebook they can go to, and they can register there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Very
What,
good.
what Facebook page is it?
It's Destination Daytona's.
It's on their event
Destination
page.
4x4.
Destination 4x4.
You know,
okay.
we have been kind of talking about what we can do, what they can do, what the three of us can do during Jeep Beach. And we're trying to figure out what kind of event, something small that we could, we haven't really fully flushed the idea.
No.
But, we'll see if it can happen or not. We were thinking about, how they... You
What are we talking about?
For Jeep Beach, what are we talking about?
Squirrel! You just
You're
went
talking
in a
about events.
tangent. I'm not following.
Well, what we're talking about is what we're going to do for Jeep Beach.
The Off-Road Toolbox.
Off-road toolbox.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little event, something that we
They
can
don't
try-
know it yet, but they probably going to be real busy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you have plans for them already?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that with a lot of these new products, I think one of the most unique, beautiful things about Jeep Beach, and in reflection and gathering feedback from 2024, we're going back. I can't say all the way down to the roots, to the seedling, right? But we're taking it back to who we really are, right? And that is supporting charities, which we still did. I got the financials today, by the way. I got our December year-end financials, not all of them yet, but working through it. Accounting is working through that. And we gave away the $350,000 that we said we were going to. And I'm so happy. I was like, I wonder if we got all that out last year, because you get to December and it just becomes a whirlwind, But we got it out there to all the charities, and we've talked about this in the past that we're used to giving more than that, and so it hurts us because we know our potential is so much greater than that. But it was just a hard year, right? And we've talked about that. So. And a girlfriend of mine, I've said this to you guys before too, she looked at me and she goes, "You are the only one in this community that I know that would be disappointed that say, oh man, we only gave away $350,000. She was like, do you know how impactful that is? And it is. It's a huge, tremendous blessing. So we thank all of Jeep Beach Nation, sponsors, vendors, volunteers, everybody that touches this event. We thank you for helping us to be able to do that. But where I was going with that is, we also help launch so many new products at Jeep Beach that I really don't know about it until post-event when Kurt comes back to me and says, he and Michael, because, they're placing all the vendors and there are directors of vendors, and they start building relationships with our vendors that come. Some of these products this year are so unbelievable, and that's really something that I want to highlight is like a new product type thing, because it literally can change lives. I think about our dear friends at CMM. I mean, they launched some of their first fabricated stuff at Jeep Beach, and here they are, CMM. Yeah.
So
Offroad.
Are they going to have that product here, or those products that?
Yes.
They're
Yes.
So
yes.
What the
we want the Offroad Toolbox
doesn't
to do.
quite know
you've been voluntold, guys.
We would love for them during the event
to grab
some of these new vendors and even our old vendors, and just go around, explain to them what they're doing, but really start highlighting
during the event. That
during the event,
yeah.
The Friday and Saturday.
Through the whole week, because a lot of them are here during the week.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that was one of the things that we saw last year is that we really didn't get out to see what the new products were.
Right, because you were doing the classes.
And we didn't get to meet with them, talk with them, and get their product out and share information.
right.
Well, that's changing this year, so we're not going to do education. So we can confirm this, right? We are not doing education classes per se during event time, right? We had talked
during the big days, maybe.
right?
Yeah.
The big days, maybe during the week time
give
stuff.
Give people something to do if they're coming in early. That
right.
They can go with us and have a little fun.
Right.
There you go.
But throughout the whole week, I want you guys, we have a studio on site at Daytona International Speedway. Thank you guys. Great partners over there, you guys. They are so coming. They have jumped in headfirst with our new. Here's what a lot of people didn't know is we're going into a whole new phase with Daytona International Speedway, and them with us with them, all the good fun things, right?
Yep.
And so we had a meeting right before the holidays. Their higher ups and our board of directors and all of those things. We were all in the room together, and it was just so positive, and we were so happy. But with that said, over at Daytona International Speedway, we set up the whole studio over there, basically. Right? You guys.
Oh yeah.
You go up to the floor and you see up high and you see it all.
Yeah, we had video. We put up pictures of what our studio looked like, and it was. Look, we can. It's not difficult to move little cameras around and have the correct lighting and all that, and we can bring a lot of our editing stuff with us.
Or bring them to the studio, right? To the on-site studio, bring them in, and you guys have a little 20-minute round, 20-minute round session with some of these guys that are coming in as new vendors. I think it's going to be a really cool opportunity for y'all to learn about new products and go, why didn't we think of that? That's what I always say when I see these products. I'm like, that's ingenious. Why didn't we think of that? That solves XYZ problem,
because we're too busy doing other things.
Correct. Yes. We're raising money and helping launch these products and raise money for charity and things of that nature. So anyway, you guys are going to be busy during event time for sure.
Good with that.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. We obviously, you guys, you see, this is what goes down behind the scenes at Jeep Beach. You suddenly get voluntold what you're going to do. But it does take, with that said, and voluntoling things, our volunteer link is getting ready to go live sometime this month. I don't know the exact date, so I'm not going to even try to speculate what date, but I do know in January we get our volunteer link up, so there'll be opportunity for you to be voluntold too. Doesn't that sound exciting?
And also, if you worked in an area last year, please reach out to your director.
Yes.
Because they're going to be working on making sure everybody's in the right position, doing the right thing.
Building their teams. Last year we had a lot of bodies, but maybe not necessarily volunteer workers. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
A lot of people standing around.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say.
You can say that. Sure, you can say that.
So we're fixing that, but a lot of things.
We're going to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yep. Going to be a lot more digital signs this year instead of paper signs, so keep an eye out for that.
Lots of changes.
Lots of changes. Little bit, a minor change on the layup on the vendor row. We've added turn 4 skid pad,
which is now exciting again because there is a lot of new vendors. I think you and Angie and Michael said that you had like a list of 40 something new vendors that want in
that we haven't
never
sent
been.
them their stuff yet.
Oh God.
Well, because they've not been, and we have to. We gave till December 31st for returners to say, we're coming and get locked in, and we still haven't heard from all those guys. So if you're listening to this and you're one of those guys, we love you. Email us.
Yeah, I heard one from one this morning. Went up another 20 feet.
Oh,
so he's up to 100 foot
There
now.
you go.
Wow.
So, the vendors are seeing a change in the direction our economy and everything's going right now, and they're coming
2025.
in. They are. They're
I'm
coming
excited.
in a little bit bigger spaces, and it's gonna be a good week.
Well, and you know who else is really excited? Stellantis put everything in a big old bucket and just kind of shook it up and started putting people in places, right? Well, we've got some really amazing, outstanding individuals that are going into new positions within the organization, within the Stellantis, and especially within the Jeep brand. And some of these guys I haven't seen in several years because they got shuffled around in that mix and got put in other areas. Some of them are coming back into the Jeep brand right now. And so they'll be with us, hopefully, during the event in April. So I'm excited to see them. But Jeep is coming back big time this year, you guys. It's going to be awesome. Good. And I'm hoping...
We kind of need them.
You think?
Yeah.
Hence Jeep Beach, right? Well, they'll be back for sure, but I mean with the bigger, they're talking about doing some different things that are really,
presence.
which is really exciting.
Jim Morrison. Can I bring his name? I did.
You did, but he's not back.
Oh, he's not back?
He's not back.
Oh,
but we do love Jim.
I know, yeah,
we
that's
miss
why-
Jim.
yeah,
we miss Jim. Jim is good people, but he's retired and moved on. And so anyway, but he's not back. But these are other guys that are coming back, and we're really excited. What I was going to say about Jeep is Jeep Performance Parts is still talking about coming in. And then we have some special guests that I cannot tell right now.
No.
But I already have made their hotel reservations. They're already...
It's like a... You don't know how hard it is.
They've booked their travel. I've booked hotels for them with some of our partnering hotels. They've got their accommodations. And some of these... not some of these guys, all of these guys. All I can say... is you're going to want to meet him. That's all I can say about that.
Bob Plant? Bob Plant coming?
Yes.
Maybe.
Is that what it is?
That's your buddy Bob. He's coming back with scaffolding. He said he's bringing scaffolding.
He's going to bring the
for-
scaffolding guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So anyway.
Navy guys coming back?
The Navy guys are coming
Yes, they
back. So we get to go play Navy stuff again. Yeah. Although kudos to our Navy right now, y'all. I do know with the inauguration coming up and the world being as crazy it is, and our hearts go out to all of New Orleans and everyone that was celebrating on the New Year and New Year's Eve down there. Our hearts are with you guys. I know they're getting ready to play a football game because they couldn't even get the football game in on New Year's Day because of the attack. But a lot of weird things I think we can and we should be anticipating in the next next couple of weeks, just because it's just a weird transitional time.
Bart knows a lot about that stuff.
Yeah, Bart knows a lot about that stuff. And I think I'm doing good saying it politically correct, right? This isn't about politics. This is about the state of the earth, the planet, really.
Yes. Got some good people. The new National Security Advisor.
Yes.
Pretty well. One, he's our representative.
Yes.
But a very, very dialed-in guy with a lot of real-world experience, which is nice.
That's very nice, and that's good to know. I mean, I'm feeling confident as we move forward.
And then the other one, Corey Mills, our other representative. Again, another great guy.
Right.
Lots of experience.
So we're moving in the right direction, but we're also moving into the direction of we've got some cool things coming up for us.
I know you want to tell us.
Oh, I want to tell it.
I can see that,
so
but you got Kurt
bad.
going, no.
Rob,
He's kicking me under the table,
thanks
y'all.
for everybody being on the podcast today. We must go now because trying to get her to do this.
Oh, it's exciting. I want you guys to know how excited I am.
In about
it's
another
so
month.
hard for me to
about
keep a
another
secret.
month.
I'm hoping it's not even a month.
And you got to give it to the end of January.
Okay, I got to give it till the end of January.
End of January, we'll be able to make some
When did he
announcements.
become the boss of me, y'all?
Well, I tried 30 years ago, but it still hadn't worked. But
Kurt, you're not the boss of me.
Okay.
So anyway,
guys,
but
thank y'all
with
for being
that,
here,
I will not go down that slippery slope anymore.
But
and,
we will go down the slope of. I hope y'all two are ready.
And thank you guys so much for what you do, because we're getting feedback now. And after this event, your beach day in January, a lot of things will be start transitioning towards the Daytona area, correct?
Yes.
And hopefully be doing some stuff with Daytona's Garage and Daytona Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Correct.
And
Best Price Trailers.
over at Best Price. So we're going to try to start moving stuff where it's a little more in the heart of where people from north, well, I would say east, but they'd have to be coming off a boat.
Because here we go with your directionally challenged. So,
all right, I'll hush now.
From all over the area.
From all over the area.
There you go.
Anyway, we love you guys. Happy 2025. Let's look through that windshield. How about it, right? Let's let's keep that back there, right? And let's keep going this way. So we love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging around and being on the Jeep Beach News and Views. And you never know who you're going to keep on seeing.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Y'all.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.